Yippee, greetings, Origin. So, Amber shot to death Nicholas and Anne, and then all the 8 other people in there were on the ground. So Nilo and Kalo went in to do the laser plasma attack. Now I'm radar here, station, and they had tried to in Savannah do a duality implementation in order to never be non-dual, to never attain enlightenment forever and ever. So they stole the iPhone over there, and I had posted a video, and it went twice. Each time it went from one of the phones of the hacker people to Brawi and Nasrullah. So now, what I've discovered in one of the teams discover, they have played a game with the FBI, like, are you saying ED in the end or just without, to see what team you're on, etc. for the program, MK Ultra program. I'm here to disrupt that frequency, meaning some of the phones that they have taken had biometrics. That's one team that are claiming certain claims. The other team is claiming the blood claims, and they're pretending that there's an Aurora versus a Dima Tabrawi. One's Diamond Rainbow, one's Morning Dash Star, and then they're inventing I don't know what stories, It's all false. There's one person, they messed people up, and the system. If you continue, you're going to, you cannot continue this way. So please rectify that, Savannah, please. Because I never went back to no appointment the next day, and I have the sheets of these events. I pick up the paper from the road, actually, because I had left them there while I was walking down the boulevard by Kroger over there. Then I found them later at night when I was walking back towards the area to investigate further what was taking place. And then I went into the tent where you all first sent me 2 young cops with kids, but they weren't really coming in my direction. They was just like, show up over there. I was in the woods, and it wasn't my property per se. I was just a guest, and I just went. The dog follows me. Then some people playing in the park. I was like, hey ma'am, is that your puppy? I was like, well, no. That was the dog that was staying in the tent out there, and I had performed surgery on the dog to remove, terrestrial implants and stuff. That was my first surgery out of BC then. I was gonna go to Hollywood, but I never left. And then I had to come back here, replenish the tent at the Gardner location. That's where I have this top from. It was in my tent. And then I started to acquire gifts, throughout my journey for that many months around terrestrials. That was been very kind to me. Everything, because this is not my own accounts, because those were all taken. And they want me to go score to get them back, which is a competitive game on planet. I'm writing our physiology, and I'm just trying to integrate, and I'm trying to not stress about anything. I just have worries about them spending money in wrong action, in links to me, and then booking course and sending people just to misbehave, just to trick me. But if you misbehave in someone's, I'm impeccable. I didn't say one word because it's not my credentials. I tried at the door to rectify that, but once you're in there, you don't. I know I am a judicial high-level non-terrestrial officer, so I don't make mistakes. Once you're in, you're in. You must behave according to what was done at the door, which wasn't really altogether my accountability. I was told I would be taken there in an Uber ride. Nobody told me they would come in the room with me. That wasn't the accord. So, that letter is a misrep. The app still is not functioning. However, I already posted on X the last credentials for my personal app here for the true iPhone 13, which now has Boost and Verizon, is why you people have people calling in for jobs for prostitutes and other people are answering. It doesn't mean I'm schizophrenic. It means I already posted that there are 2 servers serving 843, 684, 719. One of them, Boost, which is, or Verizon, linked to AT&T to all my records all the way since Florida, my marriage, my 941 number, and then all my 843s that came after, and my 213, and I had another in LA, many, an international number, ZA. Because in each country they would send my number in the end too, according to who scored which king of which town. You think if I had scored a king of a town, I would still be on mission fighting all alone to get to the UFOs? No, I would be a complacent fucker like you with a fucking child in there, but I don't. I'm on mission.